Hello, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ike Phelim here for the Ike Phelim Adventure series. I'm going to be giving you 3 tips today on how to make the best out of your cheap AGM batteries. They're going to serve you and serve you well. If you don't have the cash and the upfront investment to go for lithium, you can still make do with AGM, cheap AGM, and still get a lot of value from them. 3 tips coming up shortly on this great adventure. Your off-grid application, solar project, my wonderful 3 tips. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to make your cheap batteries, AGM batteries, work well for your off-grid solar projects. Okay? I, for one, am using AGM batteries, cheap ones, and so far so good. No problems at all. You're going to enjoy your batteries, that's for sure. Maybe not as much as you would have enjoyed using a lithium battery, a live pole, but you're still going to enjoy your battery. Now, secret number 1. If you want to enjoy using cheap batteries in your off-grid solar project, get a low voltage disconnect. For some, it's already in their inverter, so all you need to do is program the voltage where it's going to cut off. The inverter will go off and the battery is safe. You might want to program somewhere around 12.2 volts. If you're using a 12-volt system, and multiply it. If you're using 24 or 48, you can multiply by 2 or by 4. Okay, so 12.2 is perfect from my experience. I cut off at 12.2, and so far, over going to a year, no problem at all. My batteries are as good as brand new. Cheap AGM batteries, they work and it's off grid. The application is off grid and they are working very fine. Number 2, get a lot of solar panels. It is very important to have as much energy coming to the battery within the shortest time possible. If you're getting 2 hours of daylight, sunlight time, maximize it. So get enough solar panels in your array so you can load up the battery quickly to full till it's full. Especially AGM batteries, they love staying full all the time. Load them up until they are full and keep them full all the time. Even when you're using, they still stay full. Even when you're discharging, they are recharged instantly and they are full. So number 2, get enough solar panels to charge your batteries within the shortest possible time. 1 hour, 2 hours, your batteries are full. Anything more than that, you are affecting your batteries. When you start to charge your batteries for 5 hours and all, not so good. Keep your batteries always charged. Keep them charged all the time. And the best way you can do that is to have enough solar panels. 3, get an MPPT charge controller. Very, 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 very important. I cannot stress the importance of this. MPPTs do DC to DC conversion, and that is awesome for battery. They know when to cut off, they know when to stay at float, they know when to absorb, they know when to go into bulk and boost. These charge controllers are awesome. Get a good MPPT. With a very good MPPT charge controller and enough panels, trust me, and you are able to program your low voltage. You're able to keep it around 12.2 volts for the disconnect. When it discharges to 12.2, it will disconnect. Trust me, you're going to use those batteries for years. I am telling you, you're going to enjoy using those batteries for a long time. If you want to stay in your off-grid application and use cheap batteries like AGM batteries, this works. Low voltage disconnect, make sure you disconnect at 12.2. That's for a 12-volt system. If you are using 24-volt system, multiply 12.2 by 2. That should give you 24.4. Then if you're using 48-volt system like what I'm using, you multiply it by 4. 12.2.2 12.2, you multiply it by 4. 12.2 times 4, that will give you 48.8 volts. So whenever you're discharging, probably at night, and it gets to 48.8 volts, it will cut off by itself and your batteries are fine. And because you have a lot of panels and you have an MPPT, by the time the sun comes up in the morning, within the shortest possible time, your batteries are full and back to float. Those cheap batteries are going to serve you for years. Yes, I intend going to lithium. I intend investing in lithium soon. But for now, I'm very okay and I'm very fine. And I'm having this off-grid application in my solar project, and it's my cheap AGM batteries are working fine. They are working fine. I power everything in my premises. I power everything during the daytime. I power everything. At night, I adjust. I take off some heavy loads, and which is only natural. Some things I don't even need. I don't even need them staying on all through. So I just cut them off, and I'm fine. I still have electricity until the next day. So that said, Ike Phelim here for tips on how to get the best out of cheap batteries, cheap AGM batteries in your off-grid application. When you're doing solar and you're all about renewable energy, this is going to help you and it's going to help you a lot. Until I see you again, please do not fail to hit the like button, leave your comments, subscribe, and most importantly, have a great day. Peace.